What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille once again with Counterpunch Boxing News. And I got some new news for you. And this is concerning Manny Pacquiao. The new news about Manny Pacquiao, he's decided to fight the Australian fighter Jeff Horn with 16 wins and 1 draw. Knockouts, not really important. Simply because the fight that everybody wanted him to fight for the last 2 or 3 years is not happening because he decided to take the easy road out. Look, there is no surprise in all this. Now, you could have saw this coming a mile away. There's no way Bob Arum was going to let his cash cow, his golden goose, Manny Pacquiao, get in there with Terrence Crawford that doesn't really sell fights. However, it is quite selfish of Bob Arum because Bob Arum knows that fighters like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, they got popular fighting guys like Oscar De La Hoya. Those fights were made because the torch was passed down. See, Manny Pacquiao fighting Jeff Horn, it's just really, you've got a legendary fighter fighting a mediocre competition. Who wants to watch that? And they're going to milk it overseas. It's probably going to be in Macau, China. And nobody will really care for that. And his sales will be on the decline. But it's sad for boxing for a guy like Manny Pacquiao to fight a guy like Jeff Horn. The main reason for that is that if Manny Pacquiao is fighting still on an elite level, so he claims to be fighting on an elite level, he should be fighting Terrence Crawford, because the older you get, you can't afford to be fighting guys like Jeff Horn, someone you never heard of, when you still have your reflexes, your speed, your agility, your punching power. When you still have these particular things, when you still have what you can harness for what age bracket you're in, if you can still fight on that level, by God, fight on that level. Don't wait until you get old, then, okay, I'm going to fight Terrence Crawford, I'm 39, 40 years old, because he's going to murder you then. Because what people don't understand about most men, okay? Most men, like most fighters, are men. They're not gods. They're not, somebody superhuman. They might do some extraordinary things. They're fighters, right? But they're still men. And most men, their testosterone lowers at a certain age. Normally it's around 36, 37 years old. It starts to drop significantly naturally. Okay? It doesn't matter about your conditioning and all that. You know what I mean? Unless you are taking extra testosterone, which is illegal in the sport of boxing because it's not natural. Your testosterone level will drop. Your energy will drop. It's just, it's automatic. I mean, it's genetic. If, some people genetically keep it longer than others, but most people, right? Most people, fighters, which are men, their testosterone drops. And Manny Pacquiao being 38 years of age, brother, going in there and fighting him, he's taking the easy way out. It's a safe way. But I guarantee you he only gets about $4 million, mark my words, for fighting Jeff Horn. So it'll be another legendary fighter that beats a young fighter. And the only thing that you can do in this situation of the fighter that you never heard of, you only wish that he wins, because that's the beauty about boxing. I love this sport that I hate so much. I love it because I hate it simply because of stuff like this. But I love it because of stuff like this could possibly happen. The stuff that could possibly happen is Jeff Horn can go in there and beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. Stop him. End his career. That's it. Because what happened when De La Hoya fought Manny Pacquiao? Who gave Manny Pacquiao a chance in hell of beating Oscar De La Hoya? Whoever bet on Manny Pacquiao in 2008 won a significant amount of money. A whole trough of money. Simply because no one gave Manny Pacquiao no way in hell they gave him a chance of beating Oscar De La Hoya. And what happened? So in this particular situation, you hope for the underdog, because the guy is undefeated. And if you haven't heard of Jeff Horn, you will hear of him now when he fights Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao goes in there and beats the living hell out of this guy. Then you will know who he was versus who he is. Because if he beats the guy, you'll know who he is, right? But, I mean, don't be alarmed. I mean, everyone talks about Mayweather, him fighting Berto. Sure, you can't get mad at Mayweather for fighting Berto. But just like you can't get mad at, Jesse Vargas, I gave him a better chance than Jeff Horn. I never heard of this guy at all. I got to look at videos about this dude. I know nothing about him. Nothing, But what I have heard about him, he's dangerous. And what could be dangerous is a guy that you never, ever heard of. Nobody's ever heard of him, But in this case, with 17 fights, no. I don't give him a chance to beat Manny Pacquiao, and this fight was just cherry picked. It's a cherry pick, But Terrence Crawford is out. Terrence Crawford, he does not get the chance to shine. He does, like I said, the torch supposed to be, handed to this guy. It's supposed to be delivered to him. But this shows that Manny Pacquiao and Bob Arum and Freddie Roach, these guys don't want to get in the ring with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, everyone, all the Pac-tards, all the Manny Pacquiao fans. Look, I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, but I'm a realist too. Okay, I call it like I see it. There's no bias here. I'm not bad mouthing anyone. I'm just calling it how I see it. And what it is Manny Pacquiao doesn't want to get in Terrence Crawford, and he doesn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He never wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is that guy that no one wants to fight. Business wise, even if it's business wise or other reasons, concern reasons, right? I might not can beat this guy at my age. Okay, that's an honest, statement. But business-wise, if you want to talk business about it, I want $20 million. He wasn't going to go from $4 million to $20 million. So that was probably a way out of him, just pricing himself way out so he doesn't have to fight the guy. But Mayweather did the same thing. And, and people compare them both together because they're both the iconic guys in the sport. Those two guys, Mayweather and Pacquiao, beat basically everybody from that was new and old, basically. Those were the two guys that are left. The most ones that they made the most money. They were the most popular, good and bad, for good and bad reasons, right? But they both did the same exact thing. Mayweather picked Berto. He didn't want to fight no one like Lara, Keith Thurman, anyone like that. He ducked those guys. He said it wouldn't have made any money. It wouldn't have made any sense. Fighting Berto made sense. That's an easy way out. Manny Pacquiao, same thing. He fought Timothy Bradley, but at least Timothy Bradley did have Teddy Atlas, and he was like on an uprise in his career. You know what I mean? So I could give him a little bit more credit. But for this particular fight, for him picking Jeff Horn, it just shows that they're on the same level and they're doing the same objectives. They want to take the easy way out. And for them both, they can't really call themselves superstars in the sport anymore. They're has-beens. They're showing you what level they're on or what level. They're not going to defy those levels. Floyd wasn't going to go in there and fight Keith Thurman, nor Lara, nor anyone tough or a Porter. He wasn't going to fight anyone that's going to give him a fight. He's going to fight someone that he knows he can beat. Manny Pacquiao's doing the same thing. They're holding hands, going down the same exact path, bro. And that's it. That's it with these fighters. So don't be alarmed. Don't be, pissed off. It is what it is. It's the safe way out. Manny Pacquiao, he's done enough in this career. So did Floyd. They've done enough in the sport of boxing. They fought each other and it was mediocre. But, before that, they've done what they've done in the sport. The only thing that we hope for now, Mayweather's retired, stay retired. Manny Pacquiao after Jeff Horn, please don't try to fight anyone else. Don't get the fans, don't get us all riled up about fighting someone like Terrence Crawford in September. Because the fight is not going to happen. It's not. Not today. No other time. And those particular fights won't happen. And they don't happen for a reason. They're protecting the fighter, the legends, the icons. So they're protecting its interests. So, you guys, you leave your comments, concerns below. Check out my Counterpunch Boxing News Facebook page. But yeah, it looks like we're going to see Manny Pacquiao fight a nobody, the Invisible Man. Call Horn. But you've been counterpunched. Peace.